So, let's look at the questions. The word unwittingly in the passage is closest in meaning to what? Unwittingly. Even if you don't know the word, right? They are very liked by the people that in some areas they are raised on fish farms and then let go into river systems and lakes to be caught by sport fishermen. But unluckily, these actions may be unwittingly contributing, helping the end or death of some trout species. So what would it be? Without knowing, right? Without knowing. Without realizing. Without people realizing. So which one? Undeservingly. What does deserve mean? Deserve means you have the right to get something because you have achieved something or you have a certain quality. That's deserving. So this is not the answer. Accidentally means without intention. So this is very close. So we can pick B. But we can look more if there's anything closer. Extraordinarily. Extraordinarily. What does that mean? It means unusually. So this is not the answer. Possibly is not the answer. So B would be the answer for number 1. The word it in the passage means what? When the lumber companies cut down vast, large forests of trees, the soil becomes weak to erosion. It is then washed away. What is washed away by rainwater? It is washed away by rainwater, and they only end up in rivers and lakes where they interrupt with the sensitive balance of life there. So if is what? What is washed away by rainwater? You have to find from the look from the nouns that are in the sentence just before. So which one will it be? The soil, right? The soil is washed away by rainwater. So the answer would be soil. The soil, C. Okay, number 3. In paragraph 4, the author of the passage implies that fish farms what? Make a great deal of money from stocking waterways. It says that the fish farms stock waterways for the sport fishermen to fish, but it doesn't imply that they make a lot of money from that. A great deal of money means a lot of money. Do not actually breed trout that are in captivity. Captivity means which are caught, okay? If you see here, wild trout are captured in great numbers by fish farms, and their eggs are hatched in a safe place until the fish are grown up, fully grown to be released to the wild. But when wild trout breed with the fish farm raised trout in the wild, they weaken the gene pool and makes their young weaker to predators, which is, do you understand? So it doesn't say that the fish farms breed the captured trout within themselves, okay? But but the trout breed with but the fish farm raised trout breed with wild trout. Okay, so it's not the fish farm who does that, who does the breeding. So maybe B is right. Let's look more. Are causing the overall number of trout to decrease. If you look here, you see when the wild trout breed with fish farm raised trout in the wild, they they weaken their gene pool and make their young weaker to the predators, which is a contributing factor on the ongoing death of the species. So you can say that are causing the overall number of trout to decrease. You can say that, right? D, are frequently run by anglers interested in fishing for them. It doesn't say the fish farms are run by anglers, okay? So, or nor does it imply that. So, B or C is the answer. The answer sheet says B is the answer, but I don't see a reason why C can't be the answer. So, I think this question is not good. Look at the 4 squares that indicate where the following sentence could be added to the passage. This explains why many fishermen travel to northern regions or visit mountain streams when fishing for trout. This explains, so you have to find the this, okay, and put this sentence after that sentence. Let's look here. The trout may live in nearly any fresh water, but usually prefer cooler waters. Individual species have different color patterns which matches their environments, so this enables them to blend into the background. So if you say, if the sentence says this explains, this would be what? The fact that the trout usually prefer cooler water, so they go north. Do you understand? So the first square is where the sentence can go in, because after that it's talking about the color pattern, so it's not related, so it should go to the first square. Do you understand? This is why the fishermen travel to northern regions. Why? Because it's colder. And mountain streams. Why? Because it's cooler. Okay? This is of the point of view of the northern hemisphere. Do you understand? Because if you go to the southern hemisphere, the more south you go, the colder it will get. So this only applies to the northern hemisphere. Okay? Just for your information,